What's up, y'all? Shoot, doing this short video on SWAYBAR links. I was out here working on magic, and I'm like, man, I might as well do a little something. So what happened to me was my SWAYBAR link came out right there. That's that piece right here. See? Trying to get it on camera. Right here, it goes into this right here, which is your SWAYBAR, and that stretches all the way across. Move to the other side. You can see that there. But anywho, this is what I'm replacing. So if your SWAYBAR link go out, you got a lot of vibration and everything. This is kind of the steps to do it. Okay, you got this assembly here. Gonna take your brake caliper off, right? Boom. You got two 13s on the back. You got one right here, and you got one that's gonna go right here, right there. Once you take that out, this is gonna come out. You wanna take this, set it up in there like so. That way it won't hang on your brake line. You're gonna take your keeper right here, which is two 19s. You're gonna have one right here, and you're gonna have one right there. Gonna link that up. Gonna have two in there. I'm gonna take this out of my finger. It's gonna come out. There. Let's see. It's coming. Alright. So you're gonna take this out, sit it to the side. You're gonna take your rotor. You're gonna take that out too. Set it to the side. Well, I'm sitting there, I'm gonna sit mine in the grass. That way it won't get scratched up. Matter the road. Then you're gonna have your little protrusion here from your SWAYBAR link. Okay. What you're gonna do is you're gonna keep your nut on there. Now mine messed up already because I already beat mine in. But you're gonna keep your nut on there. Take your hammer. You know what I'm saying? And you tap. It should come out. You got to beat it a little bit. See how mine kind of bent? Cause you got to put some pressure on it because that sleeve right here been locked in there for a long time. And you just throw that away. And then you take your new one, which my new one is right here. And it's the reverse process. Take this one back of here, stick that in there. Now you might have to get that nut and walk it back in if you ain't got no clamp press or something like that to push it in all the way. But then the reverse process, you take that here, you stick that down in there like that. And you come up here, you line it up. Hard to do it with one hand. I ain't got no tripod. But you stick it in there, you line it up with this hole, put your nut back on the front, and you walk it back in. And you put everything back there. So when I get mine on there, I'll be back and show you. What's on, y'all? Hey, I wanted to show you when you get ready to put your ball joint in there. I want you to come down here. Once you get that piece in there, go ahead and put this nut on right here in the bottom. Okay. That way you already had that in place, because once you get this in here in the hole there, you ain't gonna be able to get it back out. You ain't gonna be able to get that bolt in there because your SWAYBAR gonna be pushed down too far. So now we gotta get this in the hole there. Make sure I come around this side. Oh. Yeah, we gotta get this out in that hole there. So, once I get this in that hole, then I'll come back with you. Alright. So we got our bolt on there, and we got our bolt up here on the front, right, for the ball joint. This right here gonna be a 15. Okay. And I got my 15 millimeter ratchet wrench, and that's what goes on there, and that's what tightens that up. Down here, you're gonna have to use a wrench. You have to use your box head, and that's because you can't get a socket in there. And this hole here is designed for you to come up through there, but you can take it off. You can take this nut off when you get ready to take this ball joint off of there. But the new one here won't allow you to put it back on the way it's facing, because you just ain't got enough room. So you got to use your wrench, and then you got to sit here and make 1,000 turns with it. So that'll be that. Let me see, and you do this all day till it gets tight. So when I get that brake on there, then we'll be back, put everything back on. We're gonna take a ride. All right. So you can see if I get everything torqued down, everything's tight and in place. Got the new sway bar on. Now what we're gonna do is put everything else back on. So first, you want to put your rotor back on. Like so. Boom. Put your rotor back on, man. Then you take your keeper here. Put your keeper back on, which it goes like that. Goes on like this right here. And the way you notice is you want to keep your brake clips to the outside. This in the event you get confused. So let me put a screw in to hold it. That'll be big. Okay. We got the keeper in there. Got our 2 bolts in. You got one right here. And you got the other one right there. Keep those in there. Okay, next, you slide your brakes in place. Once you get your keeper back on, remember, slide it right up in your clips. Or, where everything is secure. Then you take your brake caliper, which, once you get it brake orientated, you just slide it. So it slide right back on. Take a little effort in getting it in there, but should go back in there just peachy. Then you take your bolts. There you go. Take your bolts right there, and you just go right back in there to get it lined up. I think these let me see, 13s. 13 right there. Yeah, it's a 13. So I'm gonna use you a 13 to tighten that down. You got one that go there, then you got another one. You can see it. Go right there. You just screw that in place. Right there. Okay. I'm gonna get them screwed down. Be right back. Alright. Once you get your caliper back on, you're pretty much done. And just put your tire back on, and then take it for a test drive. And sure, that's how you replace the sway bar link on a 2000 Crown Vic rear Marquis. We're getting Black Magic back together. I'm finna replace my fender next, so stay tuned for that video. You like shit like this? Excuse my language. You like stuff like this? Like, subscribe, and comment. Holla at me.